Welcome back, Truth Seeker. September 6th, 2018. Big news out of Brazil. In their presidential race, the front runner, who they're calling Brazil's Trump, was stabbed. This just happened. As soon as I looked at this, I said, aha, I see what they've done here. This man is currently 63 years old. 63. And in 1963, there was a great tragedy with the presidency. John F. Kennedy was assassinated November 22nd, 1963, in the middle of Dealey Plaza, named after a 33rd degree Scottish Rite Freemason. The date numerology of JFK's assassination, 11/22/63, date with 96 numerology, 11 plus 22 plus 63, 96. Here we are on September 6th, 2018. 55 years later. This man was born in 55. The word Freemason in Gematria sums to 96. And understand, Freemasonry is worldwide. And worldwide, Freemasonry abides by rituals and codes which are centered in the English language. Look at the name of this man running for president who was stabbed today. Jair Bolsonaro. Gematria 59, just like John F. Kennedy. Just like how yesterday, September 5th, 5/9, the way the date can be written like 59, there was this big story out of JFK Airport. And they said the people were ill. If you missed my video on that, go back and check it out. Later in the day, they said Vanilla Ice was on that same plane. Vanilla Ice is from Dallas, where JFK was assassinated. Anyway, 59 is a special number to Freemasonry as well. In the base cipher, Freemasonry sums to 59. In English as well as Hebrew, Freemasonry sums to 59 in both. Again, 59 is the 17th prime number. The word Mason equals 17. Modern Masonry began in 1717. Now, this man was stabbed. He didn't die, he was stabbed today. And I just want you to see that Masonic, stabbing, killing, they all share Gematria of 74. And it's not coincidental that the English language, which was standardized as a 26-letter alphabet at the same time the Gregorian calendar was being introduced to the world, it's not a coincidence that the Ides of March is March 15th, the 74th day of the year, the day to remember the stabbing of Caesar. The language of English and the calendar system the world is on, the world that now speaks English, is all perfectly intertwined for these type of rituals. Heard of the New World Order? This is what they've done. This is what they've been building. Their perfect system. Now, the reflection of 74 is 47. 47 degrees on the compass in the Freemason logo, a tribute to the 47th problem of Euclid about how to establish foundation, where foundation equals 47. Just like the Masonic English-speaking nation, the United States of America, has a birthday of the 4th month, the 7th day, July 4th. Or, excuse me, the 4th day of the 7th month, July 4th. But notice, Caesar also sums to 47, like president, like Brazilian. And I should mention the name Trump equals 47 in light of the parallels, them calling this man the Brazilian Trump. That's because of his rhetoric. You know, they say he's a controversial figure, says things that most politicians wouldn't say. So here he is, Jair Bolsonaro, born March 21st, 1955, again 63 years old, reminiscent of the year JFK was shot. His name Bolsonaro, the surname, also has Gematria overlap with Kennedy. Story just broke. I guess the other thing we can look at is where the rally was in Jews de Fora. A lot of Freemason rituals today. The death of Burt Reynolds, his full name, Burton Leon Reynolds Jr., 96. The announced death of a retired NFL football player who retired in 96, Jason Hairston. The release of the cause of death for Dolores O'Riordan. Today's her 47th birthday if she was still alive, September 6th. They said that she drowned, 74, in a bathtub for just another Masonic ritual out there in the world on this same date. But let's check the gematria of this place. Jus de Fora. Haven't done that part yet. Jus de Fora. Ha! Oh, man, it's bad, Truth Seeker. The day JFK was killed, 11/22/63. We covered the 96 date numerology, right? 11 plus 22 plus 63. Another path for the date numerology is 11 plus 22 plus 19 plus 63, which equals 115. 115. Masonic 115. Killing 115. Let's come back to Jus de Fora. Notice the 52. The day JFK was killed had a life lesson number of 52. 11 plus 22, that's 33, and then you add the year digit by digit, plus 1 plus 9 plus 6 plus 3, which is plus 19 more to 33, which equals 52. And notice notice Jus de Fora equals 52 and 56. So does president. This man is running for president. The 52's there. You're going, where's the 56? Just so you know, there's a rule with S. The word president has an S in it. S can be worth 1 or 10. That's because it's the 19th letter. And numerology, 19 is 1 plus 9 is 10. And then you can break it down one more time. 1 plus 0 was 1. So president has the 52, 56 connection. The other thing that stands out about Jus de Fora is the 155. Freemasons, the plural, has gematria of 115 and 155. There's another cipher called the English Extended Cipher, and in that, killing equals 155. Now, this man's not dead, but it was an assassination attempt and an obvious ritual with histories past by some very repetitive numbers in Jus de Fora. By the way, this code of Gematria, just look at the alphabetic order here. The most simple cipher, the dark green one on the left. English 74. Let's practice coding numbers into words. Gematria 74. Masonic 74. Jewish 74. Going back to London 74. It's where Dolores O'Riordan died by the numbers. Today her 47th birthday. They say all roads lead to Rome. Roman has the gematria 74. I could go on for days, Truth Seeker. If you want to know more, be sure to pick up my book, Letters and Numbers. If you speak English, you deserve to have this book. 773 pages, $5. Teaches you the code from beginning to end. It's written for the person who's brand new to this. It's written for the person who's followed me since 2013 when I began teaching. So, $5, it's linked in the description, Letters and Numbers. Everything we just talked about here, you can learn how repetitive these numbers have been throughout history. And the more you look, the more you find. Just like how I'd forgotten to look at the Jus de Fora part, but it just further proves my point. And just so you understand from my perspective, as soon as I saw that this guy was 63 and it was September 6th, I just knew it was a JFK riddle. I decoded his name and laughed. I said, oh, of course his name equals 59 like John F. Kennedy. Of course. Of course it does, because it's just so repetitive. All of my critics who say I have to search for numbers and try to put things together, it's BS. I can see through these stories without even decoding, I always decode and everything just falls into line, not because I've made this up, because I figured out how other people who are doing this intentionally operate every single day, 24/7, 365, since long before any of us were around. So my book covers a long span of history. Shows that this has been going on for hundreds of years, since the establishment of English as a 26-letter alphabet. Same cycles all throughout history the entire time. Same redundant patterns. This is bigger than JFK. He just fell into the ritual too. So we'll leave it there. Till next time.